So, welcome to our next session, the fifth one of our awareness hours. Uh, Again, we have 4 questions for the day. I will take remaining questions next week. So, we have about 4 questions today. So, I will start taking them one after the other. First is person says, questioner, even though I am meditating since last 1 year, I still struggles with rejections and failures. I am still not free from my bodily compulsions. I can't accept failures just the way I accept success. Am I just wasting my time? It's not like, then the questioner continues, it's not like meditation not at all work for me. After starting meditation, my nightmare have stopped coming, and no more sleep paralysis, a common issue which all Ardhara Nakshatra people have. But I am going nowhere after achieving that. Okay, so let's begin from the first statement itself. Even though I am meditating since last 1 year, I still struggle with rejection and failures. This is what I usually say in our sessions, both in astrological or in spiritual sessions. Understand that all our issues are at least 15 to 20 years long. I am in my 40s, I am 42 now. So my issues are at least 30 to 35-year long. They are 30 to 35-year-old issues. I cannot expect them to be resolved within a year. If I have given 30 years to collect the garbage, I have to give at least 30 months to clean the garbage. Okay. This is the first thing we need to realize when we start meditating. This is the first thing we need to realize, that if our issues are so old, so coming from such a long time, then it will take some time to heal ourselves. Okay, so the first statement itself is kind of incorrect. And when you say that even though I am meditating for since last 1 year, it seems that you feel you are meditating for from a very long time. No, I will say that you are meditating only from last 1 year. I will say like this, only 1 year you meditated, and even in that 1 year it gave you some benefits. It resolved your issues of nightmares, plus it resolved your issues of your sleep paralysis. So within 1 year it resolved at least a couple of your issues. So if in 1 year it can resolve, uh, going forward it can resolve further issues. So continue. I would say that at least you are getting indications that meditation is working for you. You must continue with it. Okay, you should not leave it. You are certainly not wasting your time. You will be wasting your time in all the other activities of this mundane world, but you are not wasting your time in meditation. Okay, so please continue that. Then the second part, I still struggle with rejections and failures. I am still not free from my bodily compulsions. I can't accept failures just the way I accept success. What is the problem in accepting success? Success boosts your ego, and failures hurt your ego. Both the things, they may look like opposite events, understand? Both the things are indicating towards the same thing. Success is boosting your ego, failure is hurting your ego. Both the events are telling that there is an ego inside you. Okay, that's why, like, success comes, you accept it, and you accept it gladly because it boosts your ego. I am so smart. I took all the great decisions of my life. I put the best effort in my life, and then I got this success. So much of I is involved, right? The ego. So this is why we accept success. But this is the main problem. Okay, if success is yours, then failure is also yours. If success is God's, then failure is also of God's. What the problem we are facing as human beings right now, um, for majority of us, like when we achieve something, then it is I have done it. Okay, and when we even face little bit of problem, why God is like this? Okay, if your achievements are yours, then your failures, your obstacles are also yours. Accept them from both the sides or reject them from both the sides. Accept both your success and failure, or reject both the success and failure. If you say that failure is God's, then success is also God. Surrender your success also to the God. These two events, they look like two events, success and failure, but they are actually the one event. They both are indicating that there is an ego inside you, which is getting boosted when someone is praising you, when someone is putting garland in your neck, it is getting boosted. So you are accepting that, and some same person is coming next day and saying something against you, and you are feeling hurt. Both the events are showing there is an ego inside. So work on that ego. Realize that ego, and try to get rid of it. And there is only one way to get rid of it: surrender to everything to God. Whatever is his wish. Okay, whatever is his wish, success or failure, both are his wish, nothing else. Then the questioners ask the second question: I have sometimes doubt my guru, even though I know that he is the one. Is it right to doubt my guru? Is it doubt to your sorry? Is it right to doubt your guru in general? In general sense, the person is asking. Maybe because he is as controversial as Osho, even there are many allegations against him that he is saying same things which Osho had said. He does stuff which typical ideal gurus don't do, etc. I am talking about Sadhguru, Jaggi Vasudev, Isha Foundation. Okay, fine, great. So first of all, if we come to the main question, I have doubts at my guru, even though I know that he is the one. Is it right to doubt your guru? If we just take this part of the question, is it right to doubt your guru? Uh, it is right. Okay, especially I can tell from my experience, there is no harm in doubting. Okay, what you need to do further is what I am going to tell, because doubting is something natural coming, right? um, uh, doubt is coming in my in mind because of the things you hear about the people. Especially, like I was saying, that if I tell about myself, being a disciple of Osho is very difficult, because of his controversial image and all the things which happen in his life, all the things which are spread in his name, all the things which happened at Rajneeshpuram, Oregon. So and this is very difficult for an Osho, someone to be an Osho disciple, because there will be lots of questions asked, there will be lots of things said to a Osho disciple, right? So because of all those events, either in India or in US, even I had my doubts. I had my doubts even at the time of taking discipleship. And there also I had doubt. Okay, but at some point of time, I did only one thing: I doubted the doubt itself. Okay, There was a moment, and this moment came in this year only, March, April 2021, when I was thinking about those events which happened in his life, Osho's life, and I thought about all the doubts and controversies which are created, which people talk about, and I happen to doubt at the doubt itself. So go further. We only doubt and we stop at there. Go further and doubt at the doubt itself. If you doubt the doubt, okay, doubt will fall away and faith will take place. Okay, and actually that day, okay, understand, I would have taken the discipleship of Osho on in the 2019, and but I still had some doubts even after taking the discipleship because of all the controversies around him. Okay, I still had some doubts. So I actually became the real disciple when my doubts got cleared. Okay, when my doubts got cleared in April, May this year, and after that only faith remained. So actually, when you still have doubts at your guru, maybe you are not total disciple as of now, but there is nothing wrong in it. I'm not condemning you. Understand, you are not total disciple unless and until you resolve those doubts. So only one way to resolve those doubts is to doubt that doubt itself. Have find out the reasons on which you can doubt the doubt itself, and then doubt will fall away and faith will generate. This happened with me. So I would consider myself as a disciple of Osho from April May 2021 onwards, when I resolved all my doubts. Okay, I have faith only. I have no doubts at him and the way he functioned throughout his life. Okay, so reach up to that position. Doubting is not wrong, but staying at doubt is wrong. Move further, doubt the doubt, and you will reach the faith. And that day you will become the complete disciple, the faithful disciple. Okay. Right now the discipleship is not complete somehow, because that is the thing where Osho also talks about, that when you have accepted someone as guru, then you should not doubt. Okay, so if you are doubting, maybe you are not completely surrendered. That's what I mean to say. If you are doubting, you are not completely surrendered. It doesn't mean that you have to forcefully surrender yourself to anyone. You resolve your doubt, then surrender will automatically happen. Like I resolved my doubt, and my surrender automatically happened. From that day, I have no doubts. Okay, so this is what you need to do. Go a step further. Think of reasons where you can doubt the doubt itself. Okay, and then you will reach the faith. Then if we go further, third question, uh, please tell us how to stay conscious when we are in the state of anger or frustration. Okay, so questioner is asking, whenever we get angry or we feel frustrated, how we can remain conscious. Self inquiry. Self inquiry is the one thing which can help you in stay in conscious state whenever you feel anger or frustration or any kind of setback in your life. Understand what I am trying to say. Uh, what is the reason behind your anger? Okay, this person said this thing, my father said and this thing, or my brother said this thing, my mother said this thing. Understand, we get angry at people whom we are connected with. Okay, understand what I'm trying to say. If the same thing is said by XYZ person on a street whom you don't even know, you will not even care what he said. Okay, so from where the anger or frustration or sadness or setback is coming is the connection of you are my brother, you are my sister, you are my father, you are my lover, you are my mother. My The connection of my is giving you all the anger and frustration. As long as this connection of my is there, there is an expectation that at least you should understand me, at least you should say things which make me happy, at least you should not hurt me. So the expectation automatically comes with the connection of I and mine, that you are mine, at least you should understand me. Okay. The best way I can explain this is through this story. There was a villager. Okay, there was a person who was living in a village. He went out to another village at one point of time, and he returned after like a week or 10 days. When he returned, he saw that his home was burning. Okay, home was on fire, and people were trying to extinguish this fire. Okay, his neighbors, his friends, and all, they were trying to extinguish this fire. So when he saw this fire, he started crying that okay, my home is burnt off and now I have nothing. He started crying at watching at that home. uh, then someone came and told that okay, why you are crying, actually your son has already sold off when you were away. Your son has told me in the evening that he has already talked about selling this home off. This home is not your. Okay, why you are crying? The moment he heard that, he wiped out his tears and he started smiling. He became happy. His son comes after 5 minutes. Okay, why you are standing like this? Okay, I talked about selling the house, but it was only a talk. The deal never took place. The actual deal never took place. Home is still ours. And this person, the father, started crying again. So why he was crying? Understand, this is important. Why he was crying? Was he crying because of burning of the house? No, he was not crying. Okay, because house was burning all the time, but in between he started smiling. He wiped out his tears. So he was crying only at those moments when he had this thought that this house is mine. This is my house. The connection was there between the person and the house. And whenever the connection was not there, this person was standing normally. He was even laughing and smiling. Okay. So the anger and frustration is only coming because of this connection. Okay, you are my this, you are my that, at least you should understand me, at least you should make me happy. At least we project things on people, that what they are supposed to, how they are supposed to behave, what they are supposed to do in our life, how they are supposed to make us happy. We project these things to the people, and if they are not doing those things, then we face the setback. But another thing is that they are also expecting the same thing. Okay, it is like two beggars asking money from each other. As Osho says, that two beggars are asking money from each other. Everyone is expecting from another person, that other person is supposed to make this person happy. So this is what happening. So in this moment, when you are angry at someone, when you are frustrated with someone, setbacks in life and all, rather than projecting on other people that okay, because of you I am feeling like this, reflect back, where did it hurt you, why did it hurt you? And you will find it hurt you only because of this egocentric thought, that this person is yours. If you get rid of this egocentric thought, then there is no hurt involved. Okay, because then there is no connection, then there is no expectation. So we feel hurt, we feel setback or frustration only because of this egocentric thought that these people are my people, they are supposed to make me happy. Okay, get rid of this. No one You are born alone, I am born alone, and we will die alone. All these relations are made by the society in the name of staying together in a family setup, nothing else. No one is here to make you happy. You are not here to make anyone happy. Okay, so this is the only way by which you can be conscious when you are angry. Self inquiry, ask yourself rather than projecting on other people, and you will realize that you are crying only when you feel that house is yours, house is mine, then only I am crying. Otherwise there is no need to cry. The last question is, consciousness and alertness, both of them are same? If not, then what is the difference? Consciousness and alertness are the same. Okay, conscious means understand what consciousness or alertness means. That you are alert, you are mindful of everything that is happening in your life. You might have everything means everything, every single detail of your life, of your daily life. Okay, the best example I can give is that you might have got yourself in this situation that, okay, I am sitting in this room, and I, after this session, I may go in another room, and then I may ask myself, did I switch off the light here, or did I switch off the fan here in this room? Well, I moved out of this room, I should remember whether I switched off or not. There should be no need to ask anyone else whether I did it or not. That means when I moved out of this room, my mind was somewhere else. Some other thoughts were running around in my mind. That is mindlessness. As someone who is not a mindful person, mindfulness is like a person who observes every action of his, every action of his, every inaction also. Whatever he does, whatever he does not do, he watches everything. That is mindfulness or consciousness or alertness. He is alert in every moment of his life. Okay, nothing wrong can come up. Nothing wrong can come up if you are alert. Nothing wrong can be done. I cannot shout at someone, I cannot curse at someone, I cannot say anything wrong, I cannot do anything wrong if I am conscious, if I am alert, if I am mindful. So consciousness and alertness is the same. Where is the difference? So then is between consciousness, higher consciousness, and super consciousness. Okay, consciousness, that you are aware of what you are doing, okay, or not doing, what you are saying or not saying. You are aware in every moment of your life. That is consciousness. Every action or every inaction of life is done by consciously being aware in those actions and inactions. Higher consciousness is when you are conscious of your consciousness, when you are conscious of the fact that you are always conscious. So when you become conscious of this consciousness also, that is higher consciousness, and super consciousness is enlightenment. Okay, when you reach to the godly state, godliness, that is super consciousness. So consciousness and alertness is the same. You can use them as synonyms, consciousness or alertness or mindfulness. Higher consciousness is when you are conscious of your consciousness, and super consciousness is the godly state, okay, enlightenment, as the people normally call it. So these are the things which I wanted to talk about. And now, so feel free to send your questions for the next session. Then we will discuss further. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for joining. I hope it was useful.